Yes, welcome back, guys, to India's largest e-learning platform, Gradeup. Please tell me, am I audible to you or not? Yes, please tell me, guys, am I audible to you or not? Yes, Guru Raj, good afternoon. Satya Prakash, good afternoon. Mohit Kundu, good afternoon. Yes, fine. Divya Mohan, good afternoon. Yes, fine, guys. So we are starting the session, and this session we will be discussing the question from machine design, where the topics covered will be joints, bearings, and clutches. Okay, guys, let us see. We are going to start it. Abhishek Kumar, good afternoon, dear. The very first question is from ball bearings, guys. I will say roller bearing rather. Yes, guys. Very good afternoon to all of you. So, guys, this session is related to your crash course of machine design, where we are going to discuss today the pending topics, which are bearings, clutches. Yes, try to solve this question, guys. Yes, sure, dear. I'm increasing it. You just try to solve this question. I'm increasing the volume. Yes, fine, guys. So I'm starting this question. A taper roller bearing. Yes, Guru Raj. Now please tell me the voice is clear, fine or not. Now is it coming fine or not? And guys, please like and share the session with your friends. A taper roller bearing has a dynamic load carrying capacity of 26 kilonewton. You know it is also known as catalog rating. 26 kilonewton, it is also known as catalog rating. Desired life for 90% of the bearing is 8000 hours. Life is given to you in hours. Yes, and 300 rpm revolutions are also given to you guys. 300 rpm. So using these two things, you can find out the life in million of revolutions, which is L10 or L90. L90 means 90% bearing pass, 10 means 10% bearing fail. Both have the same meaning, guys. Yes. So guys, what will be the equivalent radial load that the bearing can carry? So I am waiting for your answer, guys. I am waiting for your answer. So when you will be converting the life into million of revolution, L90 or L10, you know what is the formula. First of all, LH, this is the number of hours. When you will be multiplying it with 60, it will becomes number of minutes. When you will be multiplying it with 300, it will becomes number of revolution. When you divide it by 10 power 6, it will become the number of million revolutions. Okay guys, so first of all you will find out this. So I am telling you what you will be getting after finding out this. The life will be coming out to be 144 million revolutions. 144 million revolution. Yes, wonderful guys. So after finding out the life, then what you will be doing, then you need to find out the radial load. Okay, you know that PE, PE, what is PE? PE is equals to PE into L to the power 1 by K is equals to C. So C's dynamic load carrying capacity, this is L90 or L10. Very good Guru Raj, fine, you have found out this. You need to find out equivalent radial load, and to find out the equivalent radial load, dynamic load carrying capacity is given 26 kilonewton into 10 power 3 as the answer options are given in Newton. Then L90 144 to the power, it will be 0.3, because for ball bearing we have the value to be 10 by 3. No, for ball bearing it is 0.3, and for roller bearing it is 10 by 3. So this time it is 10 by 3. Okay, 10 by 3 or 3 by 10? What it is? K is 10 by 3, na? Yes, K is 10 by 3, so 1 by K will be 3 by 10. So that's why we have put it the value, and you will be getting the answer guys. And the answer you will be getting here is 5854.16 newtons. So if you will be looking this value near to 5854 newtons, so the answer will be coming out to be C. Yes, very good Guru Raj. You have solved it. Wonderful. So guys, this is the type of question which is asked more. So this K value is 0.3 for ball bearing. Very good Mohit. And this K value is 10 by 3. 10 by 3 for roller bearing. It is 3 for ball bearing, not 0.3. Yes, fine. Yes, guys, now we are solving the next question. Wonderful, guys, you have solved it. The second question is this, and guys, mind it, I will be covering all the types of question in the class. I said if you are prepared with any of the subject, you are joining our crash course for that subject, you will be getting the practice question other than gate first thing, and once you are solving other than gate, and all the types of gate will be covered. So guys, what else is required? Just this 1.5 hours will give you that confidence that you can solve the gate question, because we are covering all the types, all the types. And guys, as you know, in the evening at 11 p.m. crash course is going, sorry, qualified series is going on. There also those students who want to revise the thing, you can join. In crash course we are not discussing the concepts, but in qualifier we are discussing the concept as well as question. If you want to know in one word what is qualified series, I will say video short notes. Qualified series is nothing but video short notes. Okay, like short notes every faculty say you na, that you have to see, you have to make. It is very difficult to give time to making notes. And guys, also this is a proved, scientifically proved thing that once you listen something, you have more capacity to remember that. Once you just read it, you have more chances to forget that. So in place of reading the short notes, it is good if you are listening the short notes. Okay. Yes, TPM cyclic loading we have already completed. Yes, it is a cyclic loading. You need to find out cubic mean load. In this case, you have to go for cubic mean load. है ना? You have to go for cubic mean load. Yes. So here the load is given, radial load. If there is no axial load, that will become the equivalent load. You can see the speed is given RPM, the time is given. So you will be finding out the number of revolutions also. So first load is 5000 for 500 RPM. 25% of time. Let us assume the time to be T. So it will be 0.25 T. 0.25 T. And if you will multiply these two, number of revolutions is nothing but N into T. It will be 125 T. This will be number of revolution. This is RPM. This is minutes. This is revolutions. Nice guys, fine. Second load is 10,000 Newton and that is for 700 RPM. 50% means 0.5 T. Guys, I am covering all the types. As I say, if you are preparing from any institute or your own, just after completing one subject, see my practice sessions here in crash course. Your preparation will be foolproof for gate. Okay. Definitely students are searching for good practice set. Guys, no need to purchase anything when we are providing you. And you know, after every lecture, I am sharing the PPT in the Telegram channel. You guys have to just do one thing. You just need to do one thing. You just need to join the Telegram channel. And that link also I am giving after every class in the comment box of the class, of the video. Yes, guys, please solve this question. This is 10,000 and third one is 7,000. For 7,000, RPM is 400 and you know the time is 0.25, so it will be 180. So if you find out the total number of revolutions, N1 plus N2 plus N3, N1 plus N2 plus N3, it will be 575 T. This is complete T. Okay, yes. Fine guys. So this we have found out. Now what you need to do? You need to find out cubic mean load. Cubic mean load. Cubic mean load is nothing but the cube root of. It is the cube root of N1 PE1 cube plus N2 PE2 cube plus N3 PE3 cube divided by N1 plus N2 plus N3. This is known as cubic mean load. You know T and T will get cancelled out. PE is nothing but this. So this is PE1, PE2 and PE3. PE1, PE2, PE3. Yes, fine. So after putting, you will be getting the equivalent radial load, guys. So I want to know the answer. I am telling you, I have calculated here. So equivalent radial load will be coming out to be 8860. 8860.6. That is coming in, yes, Newton. Yes, dear 11 p.m. definitely you can join me for theory of machines. This session is for machine design crash course. Here we will be discussing only problems and 11 p.m. for theory of machines we are discussing theory as well as questions. That is for important topics and this crash course is for all the topics. Yes guys. Fine. So this is the equivalent radial load you are getting 8860.6 newtons. Okay. After that you need to find out the life basically. Now you know the equation we have just used in the previous case. The equation is this one, that is PEL 90 to the power 1 by K is equals to C. Akhilesh Khad say I feel some calculation mistakes you are doing. So when you will be doing it, I feel the calculation I have done by myself only. So I feel you have done some calculation mistake only. It will be 8860. Okay. So just you need to check it. Some calculation mistake may be there. Okay, fine. When you will be using this now, use the equation equivalently. This is cubic mean load basically. So this will be considered to be equivalent load now. All others, if are getting this value what Akhilesh is getting, then I will check it. Otherwise, I feel Akhilesh, you may have done some calculation mistake, but don't worry, main thing is concept. Calculation in exam you have to do only. So if we say PE into L to the power 1 by K is equals to C, dynamic load carrying capacity which is given to you. So guys, you need to find out now L90. You will be getting C 40,500, PE 8860.6 to the power 1 by K. Note 1 by K, this time it will be K. Why? Because when you will be doing the power K, you will be getting this. And K for ball bearing. K for ball bearing is 3. This is a ball bearing only. Put the value of K guys. You will be getting L90 in number of million revolutions. Yes, TPM answer is correct. Fine. So guys, when you will be finding it, the answer will be coming out to be equals to 95.51. 95.51 million of revolutions. Now guys, we are reaching to the most important part, the third thing, that is you need to convert it into hours. That is the thing where students are confused. Sir, how to do this? You might be thinking, sir, why to confuse? Because L90 is number of hours into 60 into n RPM divided by 10 power 6. So guys, you have LH, you have 60, you have 10 power 6, but you don't have n. So guys, if you see this, these are the n1, n2 and n3. You know, if speed is variable, if speed is not constant, what you need to do? Basically, if you need to find out this n should be n average. But guys, when you are talking about average, it is 500, 700, 400, but the time for all of them is different now. Average can be taken if the time is same. So we cannot take mean or average here. This average will be weighted average. If you have studied the industrial engineering, you might be knowing the meaning of weighted average. But if you still don't know, I am telling you. So guys, what will be the weighted average here? You will be doing this. I am showing it on the next slide. Weighted average is, it will be N1 T1 plus N2 T2 plus N3 T3 divided by T1 plus T2 plus T3. In other words, it is small n1 plus small n2 plus small n3 divided by T1 plus T2 plus T3. Yes guys, very nice guys. The answer is very much correct, Akhilesh. You will be getting 2768.45 hours. So guys, just put the value, 125t, 350t, total is 575t divided by t. It will be coming out to be 575. Putting this value, you will be getting the LH to be 2768.45 hours. Yes, fine guys, wonderful. TPM, your answer is correct. Yes, TPM, fine, good. Akhilesh, very nice. Guru Raj, you must also try. I feel you are there, you are solving the question. Mohit Kundu, are you trying it or not? So guys, this is a wonderful question, and once again I am saying, after this lecture I will be sharing the PPT, not PPT, PDF with annotations, means with solution on the app. Even guys, I am starting from today sharing 5 practice question from the topic I will be teaching every late night 11 p.m. series. 5 practice question I will be sharing from the same topic. Today also before 4 p.m. I will be sharing 5 questions on the topic I taught yesterday. And guys, definitely I will be sharing solutions also. So guys, you will be having a complete preparation. That is a complete preparation batch if you are coming for qualified series. So guys, you can get whatever you want there. So I know what is the requirement of this time. So just join that and you will be loving it. Third question guys. This time a roller bearing is to carry a radial load of 10,000 Newton and shaft rotate at 1000 RPM. Average life is given. Inner race rotates with a mild shock. KS is 1.2. What will be the expected dynamic load carrying capacity? Yes guys, Sir, will they ask for more than 3 loads also? Akhilesh, it will be very difficult. They cannot ask that kind of thing. Fine, Mohit. So, Akhilesh, don't worry. Whatever the type I am taking, they are the extreme already. Even 3 loads are going to be more. If they ask for fourth one, the procedure will remain same only. But guys, as I said, this kind of things cannot come because up to this also they have never asked. So they increase the level one by one, one by one. They do not directly will be asking the 4 or 5 load problem. Okay, first this will come, then there will be possibility of 4 and 5. So they are asking in a manner of increasing order of difficulty. Okay, till date they have never asked about this kind of thing. So first this kind of thing will come, then only the improvement over that you will be looking in the exam. Yes guys, so this is a question as this shock factor is given. So when you will be finding out the equivalent load, you will be multiplying Ks with the radial load. So it will be 1.2 into 10,000. So it will be 12,000. This is the thing I want to make you learn in this question. Yes guys, and as I said guys, don't waste your time these days while searching here and there when we have planned everything for you guys with proper schedule. We are showing you each and everything how we are going to see and cover the things. After that there is no need to search anything. Okay guys, just start one subject. One subject will be completed by 25th December. In one subject you will be knowing how valuable that series is for you. Okay? Yes. Fine guys, fine. Yes. So when you will be solving this, let us see what is the answer you are going to get. I'm waiting for that. You know the relation that L90 is 5 times L50 and average life is nothing but L50. So 5, not 5 times, I have written it opposite, 1 by 5 times. Yes. Basically L50 is 5 times L90. So L90 will be L50 by 5. L50 is nothing but 5000 hours. By 5 you will be getting 1000 hours. So if you want to find out in million revolution, TPM, your answer is very much correct. Very good, very good. A is correct. So when you will be finding out the million revolution answer, it will be in hours. So 1000 into 1000 RPM into 60 minutes divided by 10 power 6. So you will be getting it to be 60 million revolution. And when you have this as 60 million revolution guys, then you need to do the, you need to apply the equation now. You know PE L90 to the power 1 by K is equals to C. Dynamic load carrying capacity you need to find out. You will be getting it to be 41 kilonewton. Yes, it will be coming out to be 40.985. Thanks Deepak for your wonderful words. And this is guys your love and support which makes us energetic always. So Deepak, how are you? What you are doing these days? Vicky, very good answer is A. If you are preparing for GATE, as I said, there is no need to go anywhere on YouTube. Gradeup is providing everything to you guys. Okay? And even if you are my old student, you will be knowing my contact number. So if you have any kind of doubt separately, you can ask me. Definitely you can join me. Good afternoon, Shivam. You came late today. Yes. Next question. Single row deep groove ball bearing is subjected to a pure radial force of 3 kilonewton. Means there is no axial loading this time. Rotates at 600 rpm. Expected life of the bearing is 30,000 hours. What will be the expected dynamic load carrying capacity of bearing for this application? Vikas Yadav, good afternoon, dear. Very good, Mohit Kundu. Your answer is very much correct. So, guys, wonderful. You guys are doing wonderful. Thanks, Deepak. TPM for ball bearing sees this, hence ball bearing are more preferred. Okay, Praful, Deepak, Vicky. So, guys, the answer you are getting is very much correct. It is D. Sure, all of you are correct. Yes, all of you are correct. Okay, so a single row deep groove ball bearing is subjected to a pure radial force. This time equivalent load and radial load are same, guys. This is 3 kilonewton. From a shaft that rotates at 600 rpm, so N will be 600 rpm. The expected life of the bearing is, life is given in the hours, 30,000 hours. What will be the expected dynamic? Okay, so we will be finding out the million revolution, 30,000 into 60 and 600 rpm divided by 10 power 6. So this 4 and 5 6. Wonderful, guys, wonderful. Good TPM, Shivam, good. Mohit Kundu, good. So when you will be finding out L90, guys, L90 or L10, you will be getting it to be 1080 million revolution. Then you will be finding out the dynamic load carrying capacity. It will be F into L90 to the power 1 by K. When you will be solving this will be 30,779.5. This will be newtons. So D is the correct answer for sure, guys. This time the question is from how to find out equivalent load. This time we have included a type of question with X and Y values. And also service factor is taken. Inner race rotate is mentioned. So guys, this is a good question. A new type which have never been asked before. So I want you to solve this question. And guys, always try to share with your friends who are preparing so that more number will create more competition and we will be able to give you more and more. Okay? Yes, definitely. Fine, guys. So now solve this question. After this question, we will be entering into the clutches. Next topic. Yes, guys. A ball bearing has to carry a radial load of 10,000 Newton and axial load of 4,000 Newton. The shaft rotates at 1000 rpm and average life is 5,000 hours. Inner race rotates and service factor is 1.5. X and Y are already given. What will be the expected dynamic load carrying capacity of the bearing? Okay, Vicky have solved it. Wonderful, Vicky. And let me check the answer. Very good, Vicky. Your answer is correct. Fine. So I have solved all these questions for you guys before so that calculation problem shall not come. Otherwise, time is wasted in calculation again and again. First you calculate, then I calculate. Better than that, I already calculated before. Very good, TPM. Answer is correct. TPM, I don't know why I have a strong feeling that you have been rank up student. I don't know am I correct or not, but I feel so. Okay, a ball bearing has to carry a radial load. That radial load is 10,000 Newton. Axial load is 4,000 Newton. Shaft rotates at 1000 RPM. Average life is 5000 hours. Vicky, today we will be covering bearing, clutches and joints. And yesterday I have already covered fatigue loading, brakes, as well as gears, as well as static and dynamic loading and theory of failure. So today is the second and last session. And after this question, clutch question will come. Then after clutch is joint will come. Then after joint, sliding contact bearing will come. Okay. So today in 1.5 hours around, we will be completing the second part. First part is already over in the yesterday session. You can see the recording of yesterday's session. It is available. Fine. So guys, first of all, you will find out L90. It will be coming out to be 1000 hours. Just we have seen in the previous question. Now you know that equivalent load is XVFR plus Y times of FA into service factor S. So X is nothing but 0.56. Service factor V is the race rotation factor. If inner race rotate it is 1, outer race rotate it become 1.2. FR is radial load is 10,000 newtons plus Y is nothing but 1.2 and axial load is 4000 Newton. Service factor is 1.5. So guys, you will be finding out the equivalent radial load. And when you will be finding out the equivalent radial, very good Mohit, Kundu, Akhilesh, fine, wonderful. So you will be finding out the equivalent radial load, but you will be getting, guys, you will be getting the equivalent radial load to be equals to 15,600. 15,600 Newton. At the same time, when you will be finding out, guys, when you will be finding out the life in million of revolution, you will be getting 1000 hours into 60 minutes into 1000 rpm divided by 10 power 6, it will be coming out to be 60 million revolution. Using that, when you will be finding out dynamic load carrying capacity, you will be getting the answer to be 61.072 kilonewton. So the answer will be B. Wonderful, guys. Okay, one last question before clutches will start. A ball bearing has, why I am doing that kind of question more, because that is one short question coming every year. A ball bearing has dynamic load carrying capacity of this. I have covered all the type, you can see. What equivalent load it can carry, the average life of this at this radians per second. Every question have slight twist in it. V means Guru Raj race rotation factor. V is taken to be 1 for inner race rotates. V is taken to be 1.2 if outer race rotates. Yes, wonderful, guys. Yes. Last question from ball bearings. Then we will be entering into the clutches. Very good TPM. Yes, guys. This time omega is given. You can convert it into revolutions. Very good, Farooq. Vicky. A ball bearing has dynamic load carrying capacity is equals to 48545 Newton. What equivalent load means PE is to be asked. Average life means L56,000 hours. So L90 will be 1200 hours. So 1200 hours into 60 RPM you need to find out. This is radians per second. So omega upon 2 pi. This will be small n and you will be dividing it by 10 power 6. So by doing that you will be getting the life and then you know PE L90 to the power 1 by K is equals to C and you will be getting the answer to be A 14,702 Newtons. Yes guys, ball bearing part is over. Now you have to enter into clutches. I have already shown you some of the types in the previous session. Now we are coming to the centrifugal clutches. Centrifugal clutch is a type which never been asked till date in the gate. As I say, the crash course theme is to cover all the types. Qualifier theme is to cover only the important topics. So here we are covering all the possible types which can come in the exam, which may never been asked, but can be asked. So it is a question on centrifugal clutch. Let us say how many of you give the right answer for this question. And guys, similar to this machine design, if you want to do the industrial engineering practice, next weekend we are having that industrial engineering part. Solve this, solve this. Praful, very good. Okay, you have given the right answer. Shivam also. Abhinandan also. Very good, guys. What about others? Okay, fine. So I am solving it, guys. In a centrifugal clutch, the radius of center of gravity of the shoe is 80 mm. Mass of each shoe is 2 kg and the engagement start at 300 rpm. Dear, when engagement start, at start of engagement, spring force, which is K into X, is equals to centrifugal force mr omega 1 square. Very good, Farooq. Very good. So when you equate it, you will be getting the spring force to be equals to, you need to answer it. You know mass is given as 2. R radius it is given as 80 mm into 10 power minus 3. Omega 1 is 2 pi into 300 by 60 ka square. 158 Newton. You will be getting near approximately this. Next question is from multi-plate clutches. Next, very good TPM. Next solve it from multi-plate clutches. You need to find out the number of disc required. Yes, this time you have to use uniform wear theory. They have mentioned it. Yes, Shubham Bharti. Very good. So guys, now clutches we are doing. Clutches like axial load bearing, you can say. Okay, you are getting the answer. Very good. Answer is correct, Praful. Answer is correct. 12 is correct answer. Yes, guys, I would like to add one thing. As I said that clutches and axial load bearing, they use same theories UPT and UWT. So in clutches, when we are discussing, it is axial load bearing going on. Then we will be having the radial load bearings. Okay, sorry, sliding contact bearings also. Okay, yes. So bearing is a very important topic. 2 marks question is a sure short question every year, guys. Mohit Kundu, wonderful. Answer is correct. Very nice, guys. Abhinandan Kumar, very good. The answer is correct. Fine. So how to solve it, guys? Yes, as I said, calculation I have done so that there is no wastage of time. First of all, you are given the power to be 50 kilowatts. RPM is also given to be 1400 RPM. And pressure intensity is also given, that is 0.15 Newton per mm square. So guys, first of all, power is 2 pi nt by 60. You can find out the value of torque from here. When you will be finding out the value of torque, how you will be getting it? You will be getting the value to be 241.04 Newton meter. So when you will be getting this 241.04 Newton meter, this will be the torque value. And once you get the torque value, you know that you need to apply UWT. UWT says, what is UWT? You know the pressure is given as pressure induced. It is W by 2 pi R naught minus Ri. It is already given as axial intensity of pressure is not to exceed. Means this pressure is the maximum pressure. For maximum pressure, R should be minimum, Ri. So P maximum W by 2 pi Ri into R naught minus Ri. And guys, when you will be doing this, you will be getting the value of the W, and W will be coming out to be equals to 2.586 kilonewton. Now you know that frictional torque is given as N times by UWT, it is half mu W R naught minus Ri. This is, if you are multiplying N, it is per disc, load per disc. But you know the total load W, 25.86 kilonewton. You are knowing this 2.586. So when you will be using this, you will be getting the number of disc to be equals to 11.31, which is nearly equals to 12. Why we will be getting a maximum number, more number than this? Because this is the minimum number of discs which will be coming. Torque is 340. Okay, it is 341. Yes, 341. Sorry, it is 341. I made a mistake in writing here, but I have calculated also 341. Praful, you are correct. So answer will be coming out to be 12, guys. The next question. This is from single plate clutch. Yes, Praful, I corrected it. I have not calculated it wrong. I have calculated it correct only, but I have written here wrong. Okay. Sorry for that. Yes, guys. Next question is from single plate clutch. And one question we will be looking for the cone clutch also. Very good TPM. Very good. Here you need to find out the heat generation during the clutching operation to bring the output shaft at rest. It is a good question, a new type. This type of question have never been asked in GATE. Very good, Praful. Answer is correct. Wonderful, Praful. Wonderful. So your preparations are up to the mark. You are solving all the question in a wonderful manner. Whatever be the source of the question, you are solving it. Wonderful. Fine. Yes. Input shaft M1 is given as 20 kg. R1 is 50 mm. For output shaft 25 kg, 60 mm. Dear, this will be the answer then. Nearby answer you will be getting. Okay, Praful? So don't worry about that. Yes, M1, R1, M2, R2 you know very well. Omega 1 you can find out 2 pi N1 by 60. And it is already mentioned that 2000 RPM. So you will be getting omega 1 to be coming out to be 209.44 radian per second. Omega 2 is 0 as output shaft have to come to rest. Yes. So when you are talking about this guys, first of all you will be finding out torque T1. Torque is going to be power formula as 2 pi nt by 60. From here you will be getting T1, power is already given, or you can say T because T1, T2 you assume it to be same because there is no loss given. You will be finding out the torque, you will be getting the value to be 47.77. 47.77 Newton meter. Yes, it will be great if Praful will be AR1. 47.77 Newton meter will be the torque. And guys, after that, mass moment of inertia is mk square. This R1 is nothing but the radius of gyration given. This is K2 given. So I2 is M2 K2 square. When you will be finding out this, I1 will be 0.05 kg meter square. And I2 will be 0.09 kg meter square. And the energy when you're going to calculate, that is the heat loss, it will be guys, half, half, it will be half omega 1 square minus omega 2 square into I1 I2 by I1 plus I2. Yes, and when you will be putting this value, guys, yes, you will be getting it to be 706 joules. So answer will be C. Fine guys. Next question is from cone clutch. With this, the type of clutch will be over. Now we will be entering into the joints then. And guys, when I will be sharing this PPT in the form of PDF, it will be having 2 to 3 extra questions for you for practice purpose. Praful Thakre 0.032. Are you giving the value of I? I feel I is M1 K1 square, M2 K2 square. That will be 0.05 and 0.09. That will be coming. It's fine, Praful. I got it. So try this question now from cone clutch. The engagement force required to operate the clutch is. So don't worry, answer will be coming 706 or 704. You will be taking 708 only. Don't worry guys. Fine, fine, Praful. Wonderful. You are doing wonderful. Solve this question. So guys, those who have not joined our Telegram channel, which is specially made for mechanical students, please join it because you will be getting daily PDFs there as well as the practice questions from different sources I will be sharing with you. Yes, cone clutch has mean diameter of 300 mm, face width of 100 mm. Very good, Praful, your answer is correct. Very good, Praful, your answer is correct. When you will be using the uniform wear theory, axial load will be 2 pi P into R. It will be R1 minus R2. or R naught minus Ri. We have just seen this formula in the form of pressure. When you will be solving it, dear, when you will be solving it, when you will be solving it, you will be getting the value. As you can see, mean diameter is already given to you. Mean diameter is d mean. It is d naught plus di. Inner and outer diameter by 2 is 300 mm. Yes. So when you will be solving this, you will be getting the axial load, and you know one thing, that Wn is nothing but Wa upon sine alpha. Alpha is given as 10 degree. So from this you can find out the normal load, and after calculating normal load, you know one thing, that the relation, as you need to find out the engagement force required to operate the clutch, the engagement force, axial engagement force which is required, that also we have seen the derivation in the class, that was Wn sine alpha plus mu times cos alpha. That is the formula. So with the help of W axial, you will be getting Wn. After getting Wn, you will be getting the required load which is required for the operation. And guys, once you will be calculating it, P into R, if you want to see what is P into R. So it is already mentioned that pressure intensity is 0.07 MPa. This is P, and you can find out the R to be R mean. R mean will be D mean by 2. It will be 150 mm. Okay, yes. So by putting these values, you will be getting 2445 Newton. So guys, wonderful, Praful, you are doing it wonderfully. It means you have the idea of all the types of clutches. You have solved it, and these kind of derivation we have seen in the classes. Okay, so you can directly use them, and even if you want, I will be sharing the derivation on the Telegram channel for this kind of clutches if you really want. Okay, yes. Halaki, till date, they have never asked this kind of question. Yes, value is correct. Wn will be coming out to be 6597.36 Newton. Sure, Praful, wonderful. Okay, now I am moving on to the next part. As I said, we have covered all the types of clutches. So now we will be looking at the next topic, and these are the practice question I will be sharing with you. The types I have covered, they are from that only. Now we are moving to the joints. So I need to cover all the types here, and simultaneously I will be providing you 5-7 questions for practice every day in this PPT only, that you can solve with the concept I taught to you during the classes. Here only. Yes, this is the question from riveted joint. In a riveted joint, the diameter of rivet hole is 20 mm. The pitch of the joint is 3.5 times the diameter of rivet hole. The efficiency of the joint is. Yes. Yes, Mohit Kundu, Shivam, are you solving it or not? Or finding difficulty in this? Okay, very good. For this question, I feel all of you get the answer. The answer is C. You will be getting 71.43%. You know, diameter is given as 20 mm and pitch is 3.5 times of 20 mm. And you know one thing, efficiency is nothing but 1 minus D by P. So it will be 70.43%. Yes, Mohit Kundu, actually you feel them difficult because those types of question have never been asked in GATE. And whenever you practice only GATE question. That is the issue. But don't worry, I will be sharing the derivation also. I don't know whether you have attended my machine design or not. If you have not attended, try to have the access in Vision 3. You will be getting there. I have taught every type of clutch. Everything I have taught there. Dear Akhilesh, very good question you have asked. Basically, when you go for the cone clutch, then you have one thing. I am telling you as you have asked it. This is RI. This is R note. That's why I was thinking that why you guys are not answering. Now you have shown what was the problem you were facing. This is the width of the lining. You know the now I feel you will be getting it. R naught minus Ri, how you will be getting. So dear, this triangle, this is R naught minus Ri. This is the semicone angle, alpha by 2. So you can write it. You can write it now. This is sine 10 degree. It is nothing but R naught minus Ri divided by width. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Very good TPM. Akhilesh, you got it or not? Akhilesh, you got it or not? So if that is the case, you have to ask me, na guys. Actually, as this crash course is going on, so I am assuming that you know these things. If you don't know, you ask me. I will be deriving even in front of you. There is not a problem. I can derive any derivation whenever you say. I am always ready for those things. Okay. I don't know why I feel you are calculating or not. Yes, alpha is semicone angle. I have taken here alpha by 2. So it depends on you how you use it. Now you tell me, Akhilesh, you got it or not? Fine. Yes, Mohit Kundu. If you have any problem, please say me, guys. When you will be saying me, then I will be definitely helping you in that. Otherwise, what is the benefit of attending this class? When you are attending, you have to solve your doubts. Okay, very good. Next question, guys. Next question. Yes, you need to answer the strength of joint, guys. So in the next half an hour, we are covering all the joints along with the sliding contact bearings. Okay, Abhishek, do you remember this, na? What I have made, how I have made that, I feel you will be knowing. As the cone clutch is like this. So how it is coming, I feel you remember. This is the friction lining. That's what I am showing here. Very good. Praful, your answer is correct. So Praful, you are solving the question in a very nice manner. You are going in an extraordinary manner. That's a very nice thing. I'm happy with that. I will suggest you one thing, Praful, and all of you guys, those who feel your strength of material is good enough to solve the gate questions, and you want to see some of the thrilling questions, some kick giving question, you can join me tomorrow at 5 p.m. Ranker series is starting, where I will be taking only 2 days per subject. And 2 days per subject I will be solving only some wonderful question, which are, yes, definitely kick giving question. They are the question where you will be getting a feel, okay, that kind of question if asked, we have to solve like this. You will be learning something new. That is the type of question. Okay. So those questions are those which only if you are preparing very well, then only you can solve. So if you are not preparing at that level, you will be learning those things to join that class. Yes, guys, answer is correct. So I am starting it. So the thickness is given as 7 mm. Pitch is given as 80 mm. Diameter is given as 18 mm. Plate strength is 90 MPa. Rivet strength is 40 MPa and 120 MPa. So you will be having tearing strength to be P minus DH into T sigma T plate. Solving this, you will be getting, guys, 39.06 kilonewton. Similarly, when you will be finding out the shear strength, it will be triple riveted. It is already mentioned. So number of rivets are 3. It is n into pi by 4 d square into tau permissible of rivet. You will be getting shearing force to be 30.534 kilonewtons. Then crushing will be coming out to be NDT, sigma crushing. The answer will be coming out to be 45.36 kilonewton. The answer will be B. Because you know the strength is minimum of these three. Efficiency not asked TPM. Next question is, for eccentric loaded riveted joint as shown in the figure with X as 100 mm and permissible shear stress of 60 MPa, determine the diameter of rivet. Once again, a new type. Very good, Praful. TPM. So the CG or centroid of the rivets will be this one. You will be shifting this force of 50 kilonewton. You will be making 50 here, 50 above. Then this and this will make a couple to equal and opposite forces separated by a distance. So you need to find out the Yes, diameter of the rivet. So if you find out the primary effect on the rivets, this force of 50 kilonewton will be divided equally 12.5, 12.5, 12.5 and 12.5. This is the primary effect, and secondary you know how to find out it. Primary effect is shear for sure. Now you need to see the secondary effect. For secondary effect, I am making the rivets again. If you see the secondary effect, it will be coming out to be Fs1, Fs2, Fs3, Fs4. Fs1 R1 plus Fs2 R2 plus Fs3 R3 plus Fs4 R4 is equals to P into E. You already know F is directly proportional to R, so you can write C R1 square plus R2 square plus R3 square plus R4 square is equals to P into E. You will be finding out P into E divided by summation Ri ka square. Now you can find out Fs1, Fs2, Fs3, Fs4. Yes, when you will be finding out the secondary force, for first one it will be coming out to be 15 kilonewton. And you know one thing guys, as the rivet which is very much the near to the load, for that rivet, that rivet is said to be the, yes, that rivet is said to be basically the, yes, critical loaded rivet. So you know rivet 1 is the nearby. So this is the critically loaded rivet. This is very much near to. So if you are getting Fs1, you know secondary force is shear, primary force is shear. So when you will be finding out the resultant force in rivet 1, you will be getting 12.5 plus 15, it will be coming out to be 27.5. And that is maximum, so design will be done by this only. So you will be saying that tau induced will be nothing but R1 divided by pi by 4 d1 square or dr square. It is nothing but equals to less than or equals to tau permissible. This will give you the diameter of rivet to be equals to 24.16 mm. Near to that we will be taking 25 mm. So guys, the answer will be coming out to be B for this. Very good Praful, very good, wonderful guys. You guys are going and doing it in a wonderful manner. Fine, great. Okay, this is one more question from riveted or bolted. They are the same type. Both for gate are considered to be same only. So after this question, I will be moving to the sliding contact bearing. As I said, I am having 5 practice question on all topic in this PDF only. So when I will be sharing this PDF in the Telegram channel, you can solve these extra questions and solution will be given to you within a day. Very good TPM. Your answer is correct. Solve this question now. In this question, both the rivets are critically loaded rivet. So the answer will be same for both the rivets. So find out the answer. What is the answer for this? Very good, Praful. Your answer is correct. So the answer you are saying is C. And as I said, very good. As I said, guys, these are the types of question in reverted and bolted joint. In both the topics, the questions asked are of same type. Okay. Yes, for the reverted joint B, as shown in the figure, the resulting shear load on heavily loaded rivet. If you see this time, this will be the CG or centroid. So if you will see the effect, you will be making one force. This will make a couple like this. So for this rivet and this rivet, so this will be a load and this will be a couple. P into E, P is the force. So when you will be making these two rivets, this will be primary force and the secondary force is this one. This is FP1, FP2, FS1, FS2. So you can find out the force on any rivet, it will be coming out to be same only. FP1 barabar FP2 is equals to 5 kilonewton. And FS1 barabar FS2 is 10 into 75 into 10 power minus 3 into 10 power 3. Kilonewton and mm both are fine. Into E distance is 75, we have already covered. Now into R1 or R2, it is going to be 25 into 10 power minus 3 divided by R1 square plus R2 square into 10 power minus 6. You can find out the secondary force and the resultant will be F primary square, F secondary square, 15.81 kilonewton. Very good, Mohit, TPM, Kalpana, Praful, all of you are correct. So now I am directly moving to the next topic. As I said, I am having 5 practice question over each topic. So now let us move to one question from welded joint. The figure, if it is not clear to you, I am making it again. This is the force F and you can see it is a double fillet joint. So the length given is covering this L1 and L2 of this also. So length total L is whatever is given is L1 plus L2. You can see a fillet weld subjected to transverse loading of F as shown in the figure. Both legs of the fillet are 10 mm in size and the weld length is 30. So total length 15 this side, 15 back side. 30 mm is given. You need to find out allowable load F. You know F is given as 0.707 TL tau permissible. Find out, everything is given to you. Length is already covering both the fillets, so you need not to multiply here by 2. We multiply it by 2 when the length is not given length is not given total. If length is given individually, like they are giving weld length means total length. If they have given only this length, then you have to multiply by 2. Fine guys, please solve it. Please solve it. TPM, Mohit, Kundu, Kalpana, Praful, and all others who are attending the class. Guru Raj. Very good, Mohit. Answer is correct. 0.707, T is 10, length is 30, tau permissible is 94. Kalpana, very good. TPM and Praful, where are you? Now the last topic is journal bearing. Shivam Singh, very good. Now the last topic is journal bearing. Here we are having 2 to 3 questions on Sommerfeld number, power laws. So just complete them in the next 12 minutes we are having for this session. So you can see guys, in 3 hours I have taken all the types of question for you guys, for all the topics of machine design. Similar thing you will be getting on next weekend for industrial engineering, where I will be covering the questions from forecasting, inventory, part CPM, and all types will be covered guys. Just 3 hours of yours can give you a complete preparation of industrial engineering. What else you want now? Yes, journal bearing whose length is 75 mm, 150 mm diameter, has diameter clearance is 0.25. Journal rotates at 3000 rpm. Viscosity, bearing pressure are mentioned to you. Yes, don't look at the answer guys, you solve it by yourself. It is an NAT, consider it as an NAT. Diameter is 150 mm, length is 75 mm, 3000 rpm. Viscosity is 0.011 kg per meter second. Bearing pressure is 0.445 Newton per mm square. Power loss. First of all, you go for shear stress, or before that you will be finding out velocity. It is pi dn. So you will be finding out pi d is 150, n is 3000 by 60. This will be velocity in meter per second. Sorry. Now shear stress will be ZV by radial clearance C1, which is half of the diameter clearance. It is 0.011 into V, whatever you will be getting it, 0.0, or you can say 0.125. Then you will be finding out shear force to be shear stress into pi dl, the area. Then frictional torque will be shear force into d by 2. Power loss will be frictional loss into omega. And you need to find out the answer. Please take care of units also. Shivam Singh, you are giving the value of which thing? 6907 is what? Please take care of units also. Okay? It is in mm per second. Please take care of units. I don't have the answer for this, and options are not correct, I am saying you. Okay? So you need to solve it by your own. Yes, guys, I want the answer from you. I won't be solving it. Okay, you are saying power. Okay, let us see all others, what they are giving as answer. So it will be 23.56 meter per second. Shear stress will be 0.011 into 1000. This will be 0.45. Then shear force 73.28 newtons. Next is speed is given as 3000. It will be coming out to be around 1726 watts. Okay, that will be the answer. So guys, some calculation mistakes you are doing, I feel so. Okay, fine, no issues. Let us see one question on Sommerfeld number to complete this session. Okay, this is from heat generated. This is from heat generated. Once again, assume it to be NAT. Yes, Praful, are you there or not? Yes, now the answer is correct. Shivam, Abhinandan, Mohit. A full journal bearing with diameter and length equals to 75 mm. Load of 12 kilonewton. Speed of 1500 rpm. This is diameter clearance. D by CD ratio is 1000. CD is diameter clearance. D is already given to you. CD you can find out. It is going to be D by 1000. It means 75 by 1000. Diameter clearance. And guys, viscosity is 0.01 kg meter per second. You need to find out the heat generation. Heat generation is nothing but mu WR. Okay, Neelam, yes, congratulations. You are qualified for round 2 of GNST. It is a wonderful thing. Congratulations to you. And I will say that yes, if you will qualify round 2 also, you will be getting some exciting thing. So congratulations again. Find out the heat generation. So guys, I feel you guys are now not calculating. I need to answer it. And when you will be solving it, you will be getting the answer. It will be coming out to be equals to 303.6 volts. So you'll be getting the answer near to 300 volts for this question. Very nice, Neelam. You got 27 out of 30. It is wonderful. Okay, so 303.6 watt will be the answer for this. And guys, now the last question I am sharing with you that you can take as homework. I will be giving you the answer only for this because this kind of calculation you have done a number of times. You know Sommerfeld number is, this is Zn by P into D by C ka whole square. And power loss, we have just seen the way to do one question. So when you will be solving these two questions, I am just giving the answer to this. The Sommerfeld number you will be getting from this. I am giving you the answer. I have calculated it for you. You will be getting B here and C here. Yes. Okay, great. Neelam, great. Okay, so guys, these are the answer. Now, this is the homework question for you. You will be solving it. As you know, the formula for both Sommerfeld number and power laws. We have seen one question on power laws before. So you know how to solve it. Datas are given to you. And I feel with this, I will be closing this session. So we have completed all the topics of machine design here. And guys, the next weekend we will be having the marathon of industrial engineering. Please join me there on Saturday and Sunday. And those will be covering all the types of questions from industrial engineering. You can join Theory of Machines qualified series in the evening where we are dealing with the concept in short as well as the numerical of gate type. We are covering all those topics which are covered every year in the paper. Once you will be solving them, guys, you will be getting a confidence over the previous year's type of question and new year's what they will be coming. And guys, those are the type which are coming every year. So definitely it will give you an extra edge over others. So just join me at 11 p.m. today. You can say tonight. So there I will be covering today velocity and acceleration analysis. Goodbye for this session, guys. Thanks for joining and goodbye to all of you.